Hi, my name is Teresa, or Reese's, or Bunny, whatever you prefer.
I'm Catherine, or Kitty Cat, or Cat, or whatever you want to call me. I'll go by anything. Mostly Cat though.
We started this YouTube channel to give you a variety of talents that we have personally. I like to do nail tutorials. Blank canvas right now, but
She's working on them.
that's what the video's for.
Yeah, and I do makeup tutorials and more the fashion-y side of stuff. I don't know really what I'm gonna do yet, but I love makeup, so that's what I'm probably gonna do.
And we will always be open to suggestions in the comments below.
Please like and subscribe if you like our videos. If you don't, then oh well. But we hope you do.
Cat and Bunny out.
Okay, so I'm gonna get started with the Nivea for Men. I don't know if you can see it. Nivea for Men Aftershave Balm for sensitive skin. This is a tip I got from Nikki Tutorials. It works best out of any primer that you could probably use. It works best, and it's only like $5 at Walmart. So it's about a quarter size, I guess. I don't know. Next, what you're going to want to do is get your foundation, which I am very super pale. I am probably the ghostly white that you can get. And this is, I don't know if you can see it, this is Maybelline Fit Me Foundation Matte, and it's in the color, 110, which is porcelain. Palest you can get. And you're going to want to put it on the back of your hand. It might drip a little, so be careful. That's the problem I have. Okay, so I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm just gonna dip it into the foundation, get it on the fat side, and you're gonna take my little mirror here, and I'm gonna make sure I don't cover up the camera first, and you're gonna wanna dab in a circular motion and get the foundation. Didn't get to see her. This is my camera lady, it's my sister-in-law. Okay, so after my foundation's kind of dried a little bit because my face was really moist before I put it on, so it's going to make it really moist. You're going to want to kind of like let it dry first before you put on your concealer, otherwise it's just kind of rub around and it isn't going to look good. So what I usually do is I get my little brush right here. And it's not a Sigma, it's not any Morphe brush or anything like that because I'm broke. So I got the cheap set over here. I'll show you at the end so you can see. But this is what it looks like, if you can kind of see what it looks like. It's just like skinny and flat. And it you can pick up concealer really good. And you just want to put it under your eyes. So we're going to do that. Okay, so I get my handy mirror right here, and I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. About that much. I might need more. I've got really bad dark circles, and like I said, I don't have color correction or color corrector stuff. I don't know what it's called. You know what I mean. Okay, let's get some of this. I'm going to get some of it, and make sure I'm not blocking the camera. Okay. get your beauty blender again, and you're just gonna want to kind of this again. You're going to use your beauty blender, and I'm going to use Airspun loose base powder. I can't talk, okay? It's late, I'm tired. Okay, so Airspun translucent. If you can see, it's kind of orangey color. You're going to want to take your beauty blender. And you're going to want to dip it into it directly. Because that moist, the beauty blender, if it's kind of moist and stuff, and you put it to set your concealer, it's going to like soak in really, really good and have good coverage, and it won't make it crease or anything. So I'm just gonna bake my cake really quick. So hold on. My big poofy brush, I guess it's just a powder brush, I don't know, because they just don't have labels or anything at all. Anyways, I'm just going to take some more of that powder, and I'm going to want to set this a little bit more. I'm going to take the MAC Studio palette, and I've used it a lot. And it's broken, so it's broke. Anyways, so I'm going to take, I'm going to take this color that's been mostly used. It's like a brown color. It's kind of like a peachy brown color. It's not too brown, but it's not like really like orangey color, because some browns can be orange like on the skin or look more of that, and I'm not gonna go for that. But that's just gonna be like my bottom, like the base color, I guess. I'm gonna use this fluffy brush that I have. It's a good blending brush. You can see it. Okay. Okay, so make sure it's good and dry, because I washed my brushes earlier. I washed them. Okay. So I'm going to get that color and get a good amount on the tip of the brush and kind of just take the little, get the powder off. Okay. So I'm going to start right here and just start blending that color all over the top. Like just blend it on there really good, because you don't want it to look like you just slapped the color on there. You want it to blend really nice and smooth. If you can't, I'm going to scoot up. So I'm just taking that color. Take this color, it's Jasmine Labelle Cosmetic, Jasmine Labelle, I guess, cosmetic. They were around in the 90s, so I know you guys don't have this or can find it, because I'm sure that it's way out of, like, they don't sell it anymore, I'm sure. Anyways, I'm going to take like a mix between this color, which is like an orangey, summery kind of color, and then more of like a lighter orange, orangey brown color. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna take this, and this is gonna be more for like the center. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but this is gonna be for like the crease and the outer V or whatever of my eye. And I think what color I'm gonna do is like a brownish. This color, this is, what is this? This is Revlon Photo Ready. I don't know if you can see it. Focused. Okay. And I'm just gonna use this brown. You can see I've used it a lot. This right here. Use it just a little thing. I get a little bit on my brush and just tap to get the excess color off. We're gonna do this. And it can be a little messy as long as you keep it in this corner, because I'm gonna go back with a blending brush, like a fluffier one, to blend it in so it looks really nice and kind of like a smoky fade. I'm just gonna let you guys know, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I have a lot to learn. I just have a passion for doing makeup. So I'm just showing you guys how I do it. Maybe you guys can learn some little things from me, or it might inspire you. That's all I kind of want to do. I'm not saying I'm an artist yet. I like doing it. It's something I really enjoy doing. So I'm showing you how I do it. And like I said, it doesn't have to be like super defined or really neat, because you're gonna go back. Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna go back and get a little bit more of a fluffier brush. So, yeah, it's kind of blurry, but anyways, I'm gonna get just a little bit of that brown, not a lot. I just want to get like a teensy bit, because I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna kind of pat it and blend it better, because this is more of a fluffy brush than that other one that I used. I'm gonna take this palette that I have with like shimmery colors. I'm gonna take this palette right here. Sorry, I'm gonna put a light on it so you can see. Let's start over. Hold on. You just keep looking. So next for the center right here, I'm gonna take this little brush. I don't know if you can see it. And we're going to dip into this big palette that I have. This is a Profession Ultimate Blockbuster palette. It's got 120 shades. It came with another thing that like goes together. I've had it for a long time, as you can see. I don't know what color, like the name of this is, because they don't really say what they are, but it's right here, and it's that pinky kind of color, like it's a pinky orange corally color. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water. I'm gonna add some water to it just so I can kind of make it wet, because when you do that with like a shimmery color, it makes it very what's the word I'm trying to think of? It comes like it comes out really strong. You'll see it very noticeable. It will make it just, I don't know the word I'm trying to think of. Anyways, it makes it look good, needless to say.
It makes the color pop.
Yeah, it makes it pop. Thank you. That's why she's there. She gives me words.
I'm not the one on camera. So
I know.
I'm more comfortable.
Yeah, she don't mind saying it. But anyways, you're going to dip into it. And you're going to drop your brush. That's what you're going to do. Anyways, this is how I am. I'm weird. And I mess up my words and I drop stuff because I'm clumsy. So, if you can relate, you'll like my videos. You'll like them a lot if you relate. Okay, so what you're going to do, make sure you get enough. You want to coat it on there pretty good. And you're going to want to just pretty much cover this whole lid up. Put a little more if you need it. Just want to kind of cut the crease right here. You just want to kind of blend it out. You don't want to go too far. You just want to make it look good. Good. And then dip back into the water. No water. You want to dip back into the water to make it wet again. Get some more of the powder on the brush like the eyeshadow. It looks good. Okay, so I'm going to dip back into the palette I just showed you, but this is a top thing, and it's got all these colors. And I'm going to go for this bold baby right here, that blue. I got some on my finger, of course. Anyway, so you're going to dip into that, and I'm going to use a brush. Whistle. I did my little whistle with my mouth, but I can't help do. Okay, anyways. I'm going to do the same, and I might actually dip a little bit into water just to make the brush wet. Is that the right brush? Yeah, okay. I'm going to make sure I had the right brush. Anyways, I'm going to dip into that. I'm going to dip into the blue. Kind of get the excess. If it has any, it shouldn't because I use water to wet the brush because I don't have like a setting spray that works good with. And you're going to want to get close to your lash line, like you don't want to get it on your waterline, but you want to get it close to it. Until you get to about like where the center of your pupil, I guess the center of your eye, with the really bold blue, and then you're gonna go back and do like a green color. Use the second color. A second color is going to be from the bottom where it's all these. And I'm going to use kind of a mix between this really bold green right here, that one, and this right here, because I've used a lot of it. But it's like a lighter shade green, so you're just going to do that. Dip back in the water if you want to. That's what I do, because it makes it pop. And you're just going to kind of mix the two and kind of get the extra fallout out. And what you're going to want to do is close to the blue line that you just did. You're going to want to get close to it and kind of merge the two, but also pull it up close to the center like of your tear duct. You're going to want to get close to it. Like I said, you just want to kind of blend it. I'll get a little closer so you guys can see. I don't want to get too close. But all you want to do is kind of get it close. Okay, what I'm gonna do for my brows is use this. It's called Salon Perfect. If you can see, I'm gonna try to. Okay, this is Salon Perfect, and it's in the color light brown. It's a brow pomade. So you're gonna dip into it, and I've got a slanted brush, as you can kind of see. Just going to dip into it and just start doing my brows. I'm gonna brush my brows out first with my little spoolie, as people call it. I might have to actually, because I'm gonna have to kind of sit like this. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
And just start filling it in. You get to see how I do my brows. And then if you mess up your brows a little bit or get it a little like thicker than you wanted to, like on the bottom or on the edge or whatever, you can go back with concealer on like an angled brush, and you can just clean like the mess up and make it more defined and pretty, however you want to do it. Sometimes people don't even fill in their brows, they just put like a brow gel, which I don't have right now. Of course, I don't have anything, but I am going to fill them in, and I'll show you how to define them with concealer. Light. Okay. So after I've done my eyebrows and I've kind of put concealer to like just make the arch more defined on both of them. They're not perfect right now because I'm trying to let my eyebrows grow out a little bit on this side. So if they don't look perfect, that's why I'm trying. Next I'm gonna take my eyeliner, and this is CoverGirl Perfect Point or something like that, and I've just got it in the black onyx, which is like the blackest the thing can go, and it's one of those twist up. You just twist it. Okay, so I'm gonna tight line my eye. This is a pain in the butt. Next, I'm just going to, I'll do my mascara last. I'm gonna do my contour, which for my contour, I just do, I have this, like, it's like a bronzer I use because I don't really have like a contour kit that's not cream, and the cream doesn't work good on my face. So I'm gonna use this bronzer by CoverGirl. It's just CoverGirl bronzer, and you can't read the back of it anymore. So we're gonna use that, and I'm going to use this brush. It's just a blush brush, but I use it as like my contour brush on it. It's by e.l.f. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, and it looks like this on the end. It's like a little fluffy brush. So what I do is sometimes I kind of pinch it, and I just dig into the product. Like you get a lot on it. And then I'm gonna take my cheeks And you can suck them in. I don't really suck it in because I know where to go. Next thing I do, because I don't have a darker color, I like to do more of like a defined contour over here, and I use an eyeshadow, the brown that I used earlier on my eye. I'll just take my little brush that I just did and I'll kind of pinch it small, and I'll just kind of, I'll show you, and I'll just get in that just a little bit, not a lot because it, you know, shake the powder out. Blow on it if you need to, I do, but. And I'm going to use that bronzer again that I used earlier, and I'm going to go up under my like chin and cut, like, so it gives me more of a. And I'll contour my nose up a little bit, and then I'll cut this a little better, and I'll show you how I do that. Now, I know a lot of people, when they do their nose contour, they use a really skinny brush, but I use a like fluffy brush, like you would almost use for like blending. And I use the same bronzer that I use on my cheek, the first color that I did, and I'll do my nose. Take the translucent powder, let me get it, and I'm going to use my sponge that I used, my beauty blender, and I'm just going to get some translucent powder on the tip of it, the very tip, the nipply part, that's what it's going to be. Sorry about that, the camera died on us and we didn't realize it. So what I did off camera for a second was I just kind of did my highlight on my nose, I finished contouring my nose, set the powder, swiped off the powder, the translucent powder, did that, went ahead and just put a little bit of highlight on the center of my nose and on the forehead, a little bit on the sides of my cheek, not too much because I don't really have a highlighter, so I use eyeshadow, just white or a pearl kind of color. So what I'm going to do next is all I'm going to do is just my mascara and then lips, and then I'll be done. So be done with the look, and you'll see the finished product. So now that I'm done with the whole face, the lips, everything, I'm just going to do my hair, put on a cuter shirt and outfit, and show you the final result. And I hope you like it.